Right, hello, welcome to Lord Havoc Marvel Champions Custom Content Stream Extravaganza. Continuing our playtest of my custom hero, Doctor Aphra. I've made some changes since the last episode, the last stream. Now doing Justice. And there is a card that I want to really spam the hell out of it and see if it breaks. Okay, one way or another. A 0 cost event, max 1 per round. Hero action: search the encounter deck for a side scheme. Reveal that side scheme. Draw 3 cards. Shuffle the encounter deck. Yeah. And normally there would be a detriment in that you would get a when revealed effect, right? But her cards are side schemes, right? So I can search for her player side schemes, which I can then clear and then have no detriment and get an artifact. And then draw 3 cards. So I've got 3 copies of this card in my deck because that's ridiculous. Based on her, in the normal game it would be fine. It's still pretty good, but in this, it could be game breaking. I mean, even if I just use it twice and get 2 artifacts, that's pretty much it, right? And I get 3 cards every time I do it. It's crazy. So yeah, I've got to figure out a way to stop that from happening. I don't want to put on the card you can't use one way or another. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I mean, that's the sign of a bad card. But I can't think of any other way. So I'm going to give it a go. Let's see what happens. It may not be game breaking. I don't know. What's the other thing? Oh, I've changed 2 cards. So I got rid of Survival Instinct, the card that I talked about in the last episode, because it just doesn't really work. And I've replaced it with 2 new cards. So there was 2 copies of Survival Instinct in here, and they've now been replaced with these 2 cards. So we have, the numbering is wrong. Please ignore the numbering. I have to fix that up. I have to renumber her entire hero deck. So I'll get to that. So Survival Instincts is kind of just morphed into this one. Reluctant Protectors. Still a 0 upgrade. It's a hero interrupt. When Doctor Aphra would be defeated, choose and discard an ally you control. So you still discard the ally. Set her hit point dial to X instead, where X is equal to her defense, which will normally be 1, but you may have it bumped up somehow. If the ally discarded was 0/0/0 or BT1, deal 3 damage to an enemy. So it just works a little better. I just want to throw a thank you to 2 of the members of the community that really helped out in terms of the feedback. So Blast, who suggested that Survival Instincts doesn't really work, and even then when I changed it into the second version of it, he said it makes more sense as an upgrade. So I agree with that. So I've changed it completely as an upgrade. And as an upgrade, it doesn't really make sense to have 2 of them. Can't think of a single character that has 2 upgrades that are the same in their hero deck. I mean, you can just obviously add extra upgrades that are the same, like Black Widow's preparation stuff. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I didn't think it made any sense, so I just left it as the 1 single card. So Blast for that stuff. And I did mention in the last episode, I mentioned all the errata and stuff like that, the small tweaks that I made as well. And that was from Coggahan. Coggahan. I don't know how you pronounce it. But either way, the 2 of them, legends, and a lot of thanks goes out to them for taking the time. Coggahan wrote an extensive list of notes. Just an awesomely extensive list of corrections, which I really appreciate, taking the time to do that. So yeah, and I didn't make all the changes that they suggested, but I did, 99% of them. So then that left a space for another card, so I've made another sort of defensive, because they were the two that they were her defense cards, right? I normally put 2 defense cards into every hero deck, so with the loss of those, her defense capabilities go a bit down. So she's got this that's kind of defensive, and then she's got this one, other one. I just quite like this picture. I think it's really cool. So in disguise, and this one, I'm just going to come straight out and say it. It is a blatant copy of Hiding in the Shadows from the Batwoman, from Captain Scorp's Batwoman set. It is word for word identical. I don't know what to say. It's when I was thinking about it, I had it as different. Had it sort of it was sort of the original wording was more along the lines of Spidey's, when the villain initiates an attack against you, instead of drawing a card like he does, it was prevent X amount of damage, and no matter how I worded it, it just didn't really work really well. I sort of struggled with it for like a good hour trying to figure it out, how to make it work, and then I did this, and it was slightly worded differently, but then the more I looked at it, I realized that it really was just a subconscious swipe of Batwoman's Hiding in the Shadows cards. So I just changed the wording to be identical to that. It's just, it works the best. It's what works. So yeah, take that as you will. Batwoman to me is an almost perfect custom hero. I mean, she's unbelievable. I love her, and just the shenanigans that you get up to with her are just amazing. So yeah, it's it is what it is. I don't know what to say. If Captain Scorp says he doesn't like it, then I'll post it in the Discord, and if he says he's not happy with it, then I'll change it. Simple as that. I'm not going to disrespect the man. I'm sticking with Crossbones. I was going to swap to another one, but I decided just to stick with him. I just changed it to Expert, so I'm just going to start off with Expert. So Justice Expert. Let's see what I can do. Maybe it'll be a little bit harder, but I'll be able to control the threat a bit more. So we'll see how it goes. Create the experimental weapons deck. 1B, reveal the top card of the deck. So boing, shuffle and reveal. We know what to get. He gets Retaliate 1. Because he starts at stage 2, he gets his machine gun. This starts at 0. Shuffle the main deck. The schemes are already in there, and we are ready to go. Okay, so one step ahead, under surveillance, carrying intelligence, spell team, energy, droid personality. So I would normally mulligan for, I'm going to mulligan for the droids, because droid personality gets them to me later, but then doesn't trigger there. You get one, you get the other for free business. That only happens if you play them from your hand. Otherwise it would just be ridiculously OP. So I'll mulligan these two. Keep it under surveillance. I'm not going to put under surveillance on this one, because this one is pretty much guaranteed to go. It's not much you can do about that. But I will keep it for the next one and try and keep that one alive as long as possible. So I'm going to keep these three for sure. I need to really remove threat right this very second. So let's mulligan these three and see what I get. Okay, ill-gotten gains. Plan B, Nick. Alright, well, I'm stuck with that. That's the only mulligan I've got. So let's get counterintelligence out. Oh no, Nick will give me cards, right? So energy and Wait, yeah. Energy will get me counterintelligence. Right? And then plan B and ill-gotten gains will get me Nick. No. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. Because he costs 4, not 3. Why did I think he was 3? Energy does counterintelligence. Ill-gotten gains gives me 2. Yeah, it looks like I'm losing under surveillance. Well, there you go. It is what it is. We'll get Nick out. He's going to give me 3 more cards anyway. 3 cards. Cool. Magna, Reluctant Protectors. 1 step ahead. Well, Reluctant Protectors can just go out for free. So that's pretty good. And then I guess 1 step ahead will give me Magna. I mean, why not? I just realized I did not put a single yellow Justice item card in here. Are there any? Do they even have any? They've got to have some, right? There's a tech card. It's not even an item card. Does she say item or tech? Item. There is not a single item card in here. Applications. No, Justice doesn't have any, so there you go. I feel less bad about that now. Alright, well that was a pretty good start. All the cards are out. Nick gave me some stuff. So I'll attack with Nick. 1, 2. He gets retaliated. That's fine. Who cares? And then, well, I might as well flip to Aphra and hit for 1. She'll get retaliate. Cool. Reset and 5 cards. Cool. I don't know why I flipped Aphra. I should have just stayed on Doctor Aphra and had an extra card. Threat goes up. He goes in for an attack. Nick will defend. 2 plus the boost is 1 for 3. Nick dies. And then, oh wait. It's an interrupt, not a response. When he attacks. When corresponding attacks, remove an enemy card. Take into account each of the number of boost items on the discarded card. Okay. So blink. Discarded card is 0. Okay. I was going to just give it straight to Nick, but either way it still works. Alright, so that's that taken care of. Encounter card is hard as nails. When revealed, give the villain a tough status card if you cannot heal 3 damage instead. Yep, he gets the tough status card. Okay, my turn. First aid and clear the area is going to pay for Wiccan. He's going to thwart that 1 threat off and deal no damage. Unbelievable. Aphra is going to hit for 1 and take care of the tough. Which doesn't trigger retaliate because he didn't get damaged. So that's handy. And then I can't afford Miles or the tattoos. I'm going to flip to Aphra. ready her with Magna. And then heal for 1. Why the hell not? Alright, reset. Get 4 cards. Then okay, 1. He schemes for 2 plus 1, so 3. I'm going to use counterintelligence to cancel that 3. We get an encounter card, and it is bloody Legions of Hydra, man. It's the worst. Get Madam Hydra. Legion of Hydra is right up there with that side scheme from Red Skull that makes you discard cards. It's just the worst. Search for Madam Hydra. Where are you, Madam? Here she is. And I now put 2 threat on for Crossbones and 2 threat on for Madam Hydra. It goes up to 7. My turn. Let's see now. Wiccan will do 1. Do 2 points of damage. Doctor Aphra will do 2. Archangel and Quasar and Turn the Tide will pay for Miles. He will do 3. Oh my god, no. No, no, no. No, what a shame. Electro Tattoos will pay for Clear the Area, which will do the last 1. It gets cleared. What a crappy way to do it. I get a card. It's under surveillance. That was crappy. Reset. And get 4 cards. There it is. Let's see what happens. 1. He attacks. I declare defenders. Am I going to defend? He should be on 2. You know what? I'm just going to defend with Wiccan. He's machine gun activates, so you take 1 from here, discard a card, take 1 indirect damage. Okay. Then loses his guns. The 1 indirect damage will go to Miles. Wiccan's defending this attack, which is 2 plus 1, which is 3. He dies. Madam Hydra hits me for 2. I need to blow my nose. Sorry about that. And then you get an encounter card. Actually, we get 2. No, you get 1. because we cleared the scheme. The encounter card is my obligation. May flip to alter ego. Discard Magnetov and support from play. Remove complicated relationship from the game. If no card was exhausted this way, it was discarded this way. Exhaust your identity and this card gains surge. Discard this obligation. So I discard Magna and remove complicated relationships, which is a real shame. Wait, what have I done here? Yeah, discard the Magnetov and support from play. Remove complicated relationship from the game, right? And that, so this gets removed from the game, but Magna now comes in as an enemy. Because she got discarded, which then triggers hers. Force response. After Magnetov is placed in the discard pile from play, reveal Doctor Aphra's set-aside Nemesis minion, put it into play, engage with you. And there she is, Magnetovan, the Imperial version. She has Insight 1, Retaliate 1, and if the villain has the Imperial trait, Magnetovan gains Guard, and if it's Charlie Alpha, it has an artifact upgrade under her control, Magnetovan gets +1 scheme. She does not muck around. That's a real shame. Now I could swap to alter ego if I want. Do I want to? Do I want to? No. I see no benefit in doing so, so I'll stay that way. My turn now. Alright, I'm one way or another in. I mean, straight up. Let's just not muck around here. Search the encounter deck for a side scheme. It specifically says the encounter deck. So, what do I want? What's still in play? Mortis, so I can get the dagger. The rod. I'm going to grab the rod. I'm going to grab Downer. Because that appears to be the most broken. So Downer goes in play. I grab 3 cards. Man. Shuffle the encounter deck. Shuffled. This goes up by 6. Maybe I can say something like, if this card is brought into play by an event, something happens. So like a forced response. If this card was brought into play via an event, you know, double the amount of threat that needed or something to that effect. Something like that. Yeah, maybe I can do something like that. Anyway, boom, I've got a card to use. What else have I got? Okay. So, under surveillance, the power in all of us and tech repair will give me BT, who will then give me 000. Which in Australia is a bit weird. In America, the emergency services number is 911, right? In Australia, it's 000. So, yeah, it's a bit odd. All right, so they both are in play now. So I should use This is a tough decision. Do I put In Disguise in, or do I use Best Defense? Because Best Defense will do 6-7 damage. Which means I can just kill one of these guys straight up. And I should kill them. But this is so good. Although, what's Aphra's ability? She readies when you beat a side scheme. Oh, no, it's the Electro Tattoos is the card that puts... I can put identity cards back into the deck. It's such a shame to lose In Disguise. It really is. But this will immediately kill one of them. So, who do I want to kill first? She'll get really nasty if that scheme comes back into play. How soon is it coming back into play? 34. Not very likely. So I think I can handle her, but she... yeah, I'm going to kill her off. Oh no, she's got Retaliate. Yeah, no, she's dead. Sorry, Magic Hydra, I can... Sorry, Magna. Sorry, but I can't deal with that Retaliate crap. Alright. So, now what? I could technically kill Madam Hydra, right? 2, 4, 5, 6. All of you could take her out. But do I need to? Do I need to do that? Because if I thwart 2... Oh, this should trigger. Why did this not trigger? Why was that on 3 and not triggering? What did I do that made me ignore that? Anyway, should be another card. So he's got that one as well. And starts on 1. Yeah, so 000 does 2. Aphra does 2. These guys do 2. I'm just going to do it. I mean, they should be doing damage, but... So, he dies. He gets 1. And then... that gets cleared, which means I can ready Aphra. And I get the Rod of Seasons. Alright, exciting. It's my first time getting an artifact. Here it goes. Boom. Rod of Seasons is mine. Hero action. Exhaust the Rod of Seasons and choose a non-elite minion engaged with you. The targeted minion becomes an ally under your control until the end of the round. Its thwart is equal to its previous scheme and it takes 1 consequential damage after it thwarts or attacks. Boom. You're mine. You know what I'll do is I'll make a copy of the small version and the big version, and I'll just put this over here somewhere because you'll just keep swapping back and forth. But here's the small version, which is now mine. It's a little too small. Boom, Madam Hydra. What can you do? 2, 2, 6. Oh man, I should have kept. Why did I kill Magna? Retaliate, and she gets +1 scheme. If I have an upgrade, an artifact, which I do. Oh, that was dumb. Anyway, I keep telling you I'm not the greatest player. But anyway, I'm just doing it. I'm attacking. Why not? Boink. Take that. She takes retaliate damage and 1 consequential. Got that. I think that's it. She's not elite. I didn't break any rules, right? Oh my god, she is elite. Oh no! No! Oh my god, she's an elite. I'm changing my mind. I'm gonna say that I killed Madam Hydra instead. This is terrible. This is not right. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So let's grab a Magna. Let's keep the big version over there. Let's keep the little version over here. She's mine now. Yep. She's all mine. Which means I now have +1 scheme, but that's right. But anyway, she's going to do the same thing. 1, 2. Does a point of damage, gets retaliate, gets a consequential. Cool. So nothing changes there. And when does she go back? Until the end of the round. Okay, so she's mine until the end of till my next player phase. Alright, so she readied, so I guess she might as well just scheme off that last one. Why not? Ready. Get 5 cards. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this 100% breaks the character. There's just no getting around it. It's just a simple fact. I guess you could argue that it says that they're player side schemes, that it doesn't count, so she can't go for a side scheme, not a player side scheme. Maybe that works. Because having the player side schemes, yeah, you know what? Having player side schemes in the encounter deck is not meant to happen. It's a new thing for Aphra. So the intent for this is clearly meant to be side schemes, as in the villain side schemes, right? Tempting fate. Maybe that's my way around it. You can't actually use this card. I'll have to think about it more. If you've got an opinion, let me know. Leave a comment, because I think that's my way around it. I won't have to change the card. It's just you can't use this card because it's not a side scheme. It's a player side scheme. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's my protection. But for now, it breaks the game. So let's do it. 1. He goes to attack. He's attacking for 2, 3 plus his boost. I'm going to defend with Magna. 2, 3, 4, 5. She dies. Bye. And is discarded. She doesn't retaliate because she died, but she at least defended for me. Maybe that's how I make this less powerful. I say you exhaust it, and then it doesn't unexhaust. You can keep it forever, but it doesn't unexhaust, so you can't use it again on something else. Maybe that's the trade-off. Yeah. Encounter card. How Hydra makes an attack, discard for a Hydra minion. Okay. Yeah, see how it says side scheme? whereas mine say player side scheme. I think that's it. I think that's going to be the protection. Anyway, a Hydra minion. Who do I want? This guard dude? No, because he gives you any counter card. Let's go the guy that has insight. Is that guy? Is that guy around? No. Do we not have an insight guy? Hydra jetpack. Hydra bomber. Yeah, let's go this guy. When revealed, choose to either take 2 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. There you go. Blink. Okay, my turn. Let's do it. Oh, this just feels bad, but I'm doing it. Grabbing the dagger. No, you know what? I'm actually going to grab. Actually, steady and 4 hit points. The dagger to treat the text box as blank. Doesn't really have that much effect on him because it just says piercing. What's the stage 3 version? Reveal the top card, right? So I don't really need the dagger. This one would be pretty handy. This one would be pretty handy. This one would be pretty handy. +1 defense and retaliate. I was going to say that the Jewel of Yavin gave you +1 hand size, but I thought that was a bit too much. I want either of them. So Moraband or Balsavis. Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? I'm gonna go the sword. So what do I want? I want Moraband. It's Mortis. Moraband's this one. Okay. Moraband goes into play. Okay, and then I draw 3 cards. Alright, so what's he on? 8. I'm going to save you. Oh, wait. This should have... That should have gone into the victory display. Okay, otherwise I would have just shuffled it back in again, and that would have just broken the game. What sort of threat am I looking at here? 6 and 2. Let's use Genius to give me Ironheart, who then gives me a card, which is another game-breaking thing, although it says once per round, so makes 1 per round. Okay. BT will attack and kill this guy. So he's just straight up dead. Aphra will take off this 2 and do turn the tide for 3. And then those 2 will be worth 3. Oh, I can't put Monica out. God damn it. Well, BT will thwart this one for 2. And then Ironheart will thwart for 1. Take it consequential. And then that's it. I don't need rumors and secrets. I'm going to keep these ones. Reset, draw a card. It's the last one. It's defense. And shuffle this, which means I get an encounter card. And it's now the villain's turn. 1 on there. He attacks. 2, 3, whatever the boost is. Ironheart's defending. This card is an undefended attack. It is not, so Ironheart's dead. Wait, did I hit him a second ago? How did I damage him just a second ago? Was it with BT? I think it was. I think BT hit him for 2. Which means BT is dead. Damn it. Absolutely positive that's what I did. Oh man, that means I can't use Onslaught. How dumb. What a stupid mistake. Encounter card. Raid the Armory. Insight 1. Blink. And when you reveal discard cards, stop the card deck until the weapon attachment is revealed. Oh, wrong one. Okay. Well, that's ironic. So discard until we get a weapon. No. 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 Nope. Well, this is bad. This is very bad. Alright, there's his knife. And then, ironically, he now gets this one. So, yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crazy. Alright. My turn. BT, where are you, sir? One way or another. That just feels so cheesy. Is there anything left? There's only one left anyway. Okay, so whatever's the one that's left, which is Naboo. Okay, and I get 3 cards. It's not BT. That's unfortunate. I'm going to use Strength and First Aid to bring in Quasar. He removes 1 threat from each scheme. 1. Oh, I hate that. 1, 1. Aphra will then remove 2 from here. Puts in the victory display and gives me the sword. And then because I cleared a scheme, she readies. Side scheme. I now have the sword. Attack 1 and Pierce Wing. Needs to start getting rid of some of these attachments. So this is the most lethal one. Energy Mental Fist. But this is the one that stuffs me up the most, actually, to be honest. Energy Mental. Oh, using that for the energy would be very painful. Oof. Well, I'm doing it. Use those two to get rid of retaliate. Discard this card. Oh, well, I guess discarded it goes into here, right? No? Yes. And then now that he doesn't have retaliate, I can hit for 2. And I can hit for 2. And I can thwart for 2. Well, I can hit for 1 and knock him into stage 3. But I'm better off thwarting. And he dies. And we get one here. I have 2 cards that deal specifically with BT. There should be one for 000, yeah. Balance it out a bit. Yeah, I think I'll make one for 000. Cut out one of the others. I think I might get rid of Luralacta Protectors, to be honest. And make it a 000 specific card. Reset, get 3 cards. Come on, BT, where are you, buddy? Threat goes onto there. He attacks for 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus his boost. It's madness. 5 plus his boost. Quasar will defend. It's not undefended, so that's fine. And he's very dead. Very, very dead. Sorry, buddy. And then the encounter card is When revealed, discard an upgrade or support you control. This one. My turn. Onslaught, defense, under surveillance. No. I want to keep you. Electro tattoos will pay for miles. Aphra will hit him for 2, which knocks him into stage 3. He gets a card from here. Which is the one I hate. And then goes back up to 16. And then Miles will hit for 4. And I'm done. 4 cards. Yeah. 1. Crossbones attacks for 3, 4, 5, 6 plus his boost. And if he damages me, I discard a card. So yeah, Miles will be defending. 8 points of damage straight to Miles's face. Sorry, buddy. Then the encounter card is Villain Schemes. That's unfortunate. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means we do go to the next stage. Oh my god, we're on stage 3. No! Starts on 1. When revealed, reveal the top card of your experimental deck. Oh my god. This is getting out of control. Another +1 attack. This is madness. My turn. One way or the... I can't one way or the other. There's no more cards in there. I would have to reveal one of his ones. It's like, do it for the actual proper reason. Let's have a look. What's he got? He activates. Yeah, let's see that one. I don't want Leeches of Hydra. No, there's no way I'm doing Leeches of Hydra. Alright, so let's do it for this actual intended purpose this time. So one way or another, I get 3 cards. And this is 1, 2, 3. And when revealed, discard 1 per person card from the encounter deck. Place an additional threat for each boost icon. Cards discarded this way. Okay. I gotta shuffle because I just looked through it. And then 1. Alright, so it goes up to 4. Okay. No BT, which is a shame. Alright. What can we do here? 2 turn the tires, a step ahead. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. Okay. Okay. The Jewel of Yavin. Stadium plus 4 points. I'm not going to be allowed to have it because I've already got 2 restricted cards and can't have more than 2. So if I do clear this, then I don't get the artifact. The whole point of her ability was to get rid of them so that you get cards. I need to swap to Alter Ego to do it though, and if I do that, I can't do my hero actions. Dilemma. So let's do this. Aphra will do 2 off here. One of the under surveillances will pay for clear the area, which will clear the other 2. So it's now clear. I get a free card from clear the area. It's not BT, but I can ready Aphra. Now. I can't afford Nick. Although he will defend for me. Oh, because I thwarted and cleared a removed all threat from a scheme, I'm going to do 3 points of damage and then 3 points of damage. There's the 2 turn the tides done. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's down to 6. I can still win, but it's not going to be easy. I wanted to 1 step ahead. But I don't really need to now, to be honest. 1 step ahead and tech repair are going to pay for under surveillance. Otherwise, I'm just scared. I'm just too scared. So I can't afford Nick. So I might as well attack for 2. And just hope he doesn't kill me. Oh, I should flip and have him scheme. You know what? I should have him scheme. 2, 3. Oh man. If he hits me, I'm dead. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus whatever his boost is. Even if I defend, I'm dead. Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this. Actually, I'm going to flip. And I'm going to kill this card. No. I'm going to kill this card. I'm going to eat this card. Yeah. Yeah. So it goes in the victory display. Well, what I'm doing is the whole point of her thing is to sacrifice discarded artifact icon is that she sells it on the black market. That's what she's all about. She doesn't care about the artifacts. She just wants her money. So she gets 2 cards. I'm still in the game, but now I can't do any hero stuff. Oh. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nick. Because I get an extra, I get 2, plus I guess a wild if there's an archaeology side scheme in play, which there is. Thank you. I could have used this to clear it and get an artifact back, but it's better to have Nick. Although, I don't really need to defend now, right? He'll be gone. Ugh. What am I doing? Should I... So here's my cards. What's the best play here? Do I one step ahead and clear this, which will get me the Jewel of Yavin, which gives me +4 hit points? He will scheme. No, I think Nick is the best option because he's now going to either do 4 points of damage. Oh my god, I've just won! 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you very much, Nick. Yes. Deal 4 points of damage to an enemy. Oh my god. Can't believe it. I come so close to losing. But at least that's more like what I actually wanted to happen. I wanted it to go out a bit longer so I could see how it went in terms of the game. So in terms of like the artifacts and that sort of stuff. I don't think they're OP. I'm not going to change the artifacts. I think they're fine. There was a bit of concern about this, but I don't know, man. I'm really not that worried. For most of them, it doesn't really matter what their text box says. I mean, who cares really? I mean, the only times it'll really break is Loki, because you'll stop his shenanigans of resurrection. Venom. But the others, I don't know. What it will do is get rid of Stalwart on things like people like Thanos, so you can actually stun him. But it won't. That's not. I mean, that's an advantage, but it's not a massive advantage. At least I don't think so. Yeah. Oh, the relief on that couple. So, possible changes. I think I might take out the Reluctant Defenders completely. Just scrap that idea completely. It just doesn't work. And put in a specific 000 link card. BT1 has a link card. 000 should get one as well. And have it do some sort of thwarting type shenanigans, like hacking the system, or something to that effect. He's quite brutal. Everything else I think though works. So I'm pretty happy with that. But of course the big thing is this bloody card. Where is it? One way or another. How do I interpret this? Do I just say you can't use this because it's not a side scheme? It's a player side scheme. It's got an extra word. Does that matter? I don't know. one of the suggestions I had from the Discord was to change the player side schemes to side schemes, but that would make this 100% work, and I don't want that. I want her gimmick is that her player side schemes are in the encounter deck because they're missions that she goes on in between other missions. She gets distracted by other things, shiny things. She's got her main mission, which is to beat Crossbones, but then every now and again something comes up and she's like, oh, let's just take a quick detour to Naboo. I heard that there's a jewel being auctioned off there, and that sort of stuff. It's what she does all the time in the comics. So I want to keep it that way. I'm going to have to ponder this a bit more. It doesn't, as it stands, it didn't break the game. I still almost got beaten. Man, this is crazy. I mean, it was getting scary there. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much, as always, for watching. Really appreciate it. And if you could like, subscribe on the YouTube, that'd be great. But of course, most importantly, look after yourselves, okay? Really appreciate you watching. Thanks very much. Take care. Thanks. Bye.